And welcome to Homegrown USA, guys, where we demand the truth, we read our Bibles, and home remedies work. Boy, I've got a show for you guys. Not only the latest weather, but much more. Let's get to it right now. Thank you so much for joining me, and let's get to it. So this storm looks exactly almost as it did on our last show yesterday at the exact same time I recorded it. It seems as though they're trying to get it started up again. Like right in here, you can see it's moving kind of east, and then right here, you'll see it. There it goes. And them live feeds was from Galveston, Texas, and I would like to thank Saltwater Recon. So you guys want to check them out. They are not an affiliate of mine. I actually got these guys because I wanted to show you live stuff from the Gulf when these storms come in. So we'll be taking a look at some of these webcams, and if you guys are interested, like I said, check them out. All credit to Saltwater Recon. Now, for the show, demandingthetruth.com, please go to this website. You guys, you'll see them over here. You can click here, enter to get for the free giveaway, like the EMP Shield giveaway of your choice. You can get that here. The earthing stuff's here, our latest videos in case you get sick, unless you get sick of, watching TV and whatnot. And thank you every single person who shares my stuff. If you guys notice, the people that share my material, I take notice to that. And those are the people that, I kind of let in my circle and let to be moderators. Almost all my moderators I have found share my things. So thank you to my mods, and thank you to everyone that shares this stuff. Believe me, I notice. I take note. We're going to start today by something really easy, and I'm sure most people know. If I asked you the simple question is, okay, who is the cornerstone? I mean, everybody knows who the cornerstone is, right? And if you don't, I'm going to show you. Right here, Christ Jesus himself being the cornerstone. The stone that the builders rejected became the cornerstone, Jesus Christ. Therefore, thus say the Lord God, behold, I am the one who has laid a foundation in Zion, a stone, a tested stone, a precious cornerstone of a sure foundation. Whoever believes will not be in haste. And then over here in Corinthians, for no one can lay a foundation other than that which is laid, which is Jesus Christ. So Jesus said to them, have you never read the scriptures? The stone that the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. That was the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our eyes. And I could go on, and I brought this up. This is much of the Bible. In the Bible, Masonic prophecy spoke of the Messiah as the cornerstone. Right here, Isaiah says, behold, I am the one which has laid a foundation. We read that one. But obviously, to every believer, the cornerstone is Jesus Christ. This Jesus is the stone that was rejected by you, the builders, which has become the cornerstone. So, this is a well-known to any Bible-believing Christian. The cornerstone that was rejected was Jesus. So I thought, before we get into the webcams and all, please subscribe. Like, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. So the cornerstone we know is Jesus. Now, if you watch this floored me. And I mean like floored me, because I couldn't believe what he said. You guys listen to this.
But God took an ordinary brother from the third wall, from the housing projects.
So he starts out by saying God took an ordinary brother from the housing projects. And you notice this black and white, garb.
That nobody thought much about, but those that knew him and loved him. He took the rejected stone.
So God took the rejected stone. Now, we just read the rejected stone is Jesus Christ.
The stone that the builder rejected. They rejected him for jobs. They rejected him for positions. They rejected him to play certain teams. God took the rejected stone and made him the cornerstone of a movement that's going to change the whole wide world.
If that is not blasphemy, if that's not blasphemy, I don't know what it is. And that's mainstream. God took the rejected stone. George Floyd. This man is standing there saying God took the rejected stone that, didn't get a job. That is blasphemy. That is 100% blasphemy. And we have to call that stuff out. If not, everybody stays under the spell. The objective of what's going to happen to the whole wide world. You see, that's the spell that was cast. Some people don't see it, but when you have eyes to see, you see that stuff. Let's move along.
God took the rejected stone and made him the cornerstone of a movement that's going to change the whole wide world.
And if you have eyes to see, you can see what's next. We've got documentaries, 8 minutes and 46. Something's going on here, guys. So this is something. I mean, they held silence for 8:46 seconds where this happened. I mean, when you're holding silence and you close your eyes, and you're like, okay, for 8:46, what's really behind what's really behind the 846? Let's check that out because it's very interesting. Obviously, everyone is to know. So let's go to Bible Hub and look up 8. It's pronounced Obed. 8 means destruction. Definition, right here. Definition, destruction. Destruction. This is the strong coordinates. And that's what the word means. So we got destruction of 46. God. It's a strong, mighty, used only to describe God. The strong old name for God. Poetic. God. To describe, used only to describe as God. This is what the word looks like. And this is 46. So this is the Old Testament Hebrew lexical dictionary. The destruction of God. Is that crazy, or is that really what's happening now? Let him be the cornerstone of a movement that'll change the world. 846, destroy God. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm wrong. Stuff that I see, though. You know what I mean? You guys can let me know in the comments what you think. So I saw that, and then this came to mind. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness in this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So another thing that I found, I was talking to a brother, and I said, man, do you know about what this thing probably means? I was looking it up the other night. I was checking into this C word, because if you notice, it's always C real big. It's C, and then OVI, and then dash 19. And I see that, and to me, that means there has to be, that means something. This is probably a word, and, well, most of us know what 19 means if you flip it backwards. But anyhow, let's just take it on its face. So this thing that everybody's scared to death of, they're in their houses. Let's break it down and just see what it means. Okay, the third letter of the alphabet is 3, C, which is 3. A, B, C, 3. 3. Abaddon. Abaddon, from the bottomless pit. Abaddon, the angel of the abyss. Okay? Wow. Okay, that's pretty easy. Hebrew origin, Abaddon. So we've got Abaddon, which would be the C. It's just the third letter of the alphabet. A, B, C. So, real simple. A, B, C. 3, Abaddon. Then we go to this word here, which is an actual word, O-V-E-D. I, and then there you go. The C is not attached here. Wasn't meant to be. The name Ovid is usually, this name is usually given to a boy, as we are pleased to let you know that we found the meaning of your name, sheep. So we got Abaddon, sheep. We searched the entire web for you to find the meaning of the name OVI. Not only the meaning, but also other characteristics such as gender, origin, pronunciation, and much more. It is derived from the Latin word Ovidius, itself derived from Latin word ovis, which means sheep. And most of you guys know what 19 means, but just to show the people who don't, 19, this is how you pronounce it, or this is the word. And 19 means to slaughter. Interesting, right? The big C, and then the word, well, you can see it here. It's, if you look at it, it's big C, then this, then 19. So it's Abaddon, sheep, slaughter. It's unbelievable. So what's up with the election this year, guys? The R's will win. I don't care. The D's will win. The election is a distraction. This I really wanted to touch base on because this is important. I think it's very important, and I'm going to show you why. So if you look at some of the comments here, Judith said, it's all fixed. It has been for quite some time now. The right and left paradigm, right versus left, black versus white. The rich gets richer, the poor gets poorer. No middle class anymore. Can't people see? It's like, you know. And then L. Michelle says, spoiler alert, Jesus wins. Amen. He's my only king. And I agree. The election almost has to be a distraction. Ordinary, every day. The election almost has to be a distraction. Didn't we back out of the UN? If so, why does the U.S. still meet with them? Barry Kelly says the government works as a unit for a common goal. There is something much more sinister on the way. Man, we can pin that one for a while. I totally agree. Dems and Republicans, Dems and reps on the same side. Yep, this is a real long statement. Woodoo, thank you for your comment. But yeah, you guys, this one was good. Two wings of the same bird. Whoever wins is winning the same outcome. Earthworm Jim. I thumbed that up. But a lot of you guys are saying that. It's a distraction too. Judy, thank you for your comment. So why would it be a distraction to the people who might not know? Mail-in absentee voting policies by state, guys. This is by state how we're going to vote. So here's the blue states. What you're going to notice, the swing states, Florida, Pennsylvania, Virginia, North Carolina, West Virginia, all these states that you're looking at, what do we got to do to vote? Because I'm one of them. Voters can cite the C-19 or vote absentee without a reason. Voters will need to get an application for an absentee ballot themselves. So do you think I'm going to get an application if I'm like scared to go outside and all that? Probably not. There's just probably, be realistic. Are people lazy enough now or invested that much? So it's like all these states that we have are, you have to request an application if you don't want to go outside and vote, which is all cool in that. But let's be real about it. How many people are really going to say, I want an application, and then go in the computer and, like we all do, get sidetracked and whatnot? Well, then we go to these, which is just comical. This is funny. Registered voters will be mailed a ballot ahead of the election. Now, this is Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Colorado, and Utah. If you guys, I don't know, do you trust in the mail, lady or man? Because they're going to deliver it for you. You're not going to go vote, and you're going to mail it in. How many states was that? And they're going to hand count your vote. Let me tell you a secret. Someone that works for the government that I'm trying to get on the show looked at this article, and they told me They told me to title this show Mathematically Impossible. They're going to hand count these, right? And nothing's going to get lost in the mail. And let's say that, you live here in Colorado, right? Let's say you live there and your mail lady's a Democrat and you have a Trump sign in your front yard. And trust me, people who like Trump, they're not scared of it. They got socks, they got the hat, they got it all. You don't think the mail lady's going to pitch that? Especially like if you're all into politics and stuff. I'm not. I'm just showing you what I see. This is stuff that I see. And I see that this election is set up 100% to fail. There's nobody, they can't even get the census right. You think they're going to count? Come on. It only gets worse. Now these states, voters can cite the C-19 or vote absentee without a reason. Every registered voter will be mailed an application to request an absentee ballot, which is not quite as bad. They're still going to mail you one. You can mail it back if you don't feel like going out. And we got Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, Indiana, and South Carolina. Now these guys, it says voters still need a reason beyond the virus. They need a reason beyond that to vote. So them people there, they're going to have to say, hey, guess what? I got a flat tire. I'm not feeling well. They need a reason beyond that. Like, they have to go vote. Now, what about the people that don't want to go out and vote, that live in them states? They're not going to vote, right? I am telling you, and I mean this from my soul. If we find out who the president really is by next spring, I'll be shocked. Honest to God, think a lot's going to happen prior to that. There's not much time left. And I agree with the person that I know that works with this stuff daily. Mathematically impossible. So every time I see someone post, something on Biden or Trump, I think of this map because the map is real. This doesn't lie. And this is showing you guys how confusing this is going to get. And I believe that it could start America upside down on the wrong track for the people who have a ticket involved in this. Because this is not going to be acceptable for the Republicans, especially. They're not going to accept this. They're going to call mail fraud. These people here that don't want to go vote are not, they will need to get an application. They're not going to get an application. They're just going to say the heck with it. I mean, come on, guys. Can you see this? Please tell me you see what I'm seeing. This is mathematically not going to work. It's just not. So you guys let me know in the comments and tell me if I'm wrong. Please don't forget to like and share the content. I just don't think. I don't see it. I don't see that happening, but I could be wrong. I am going to get another video out later this afternoon, and we're going to show you live stuff from Galveston and talk about this storm. It's still at the same place it was last night, or not last night, this morning. Good morning, by the way. It's still in the same place as it is now. Wait till you see what I found on that. I love you guys. There's some place I'm wrong. Please correct me. But I think I got a lot of this. The Lord shows me all kinds of stuff. Prayer requests are welcome in the comments. There's a lot of people that aren't well. Let's put the prayers below and pray for those people. And if you see a thumbs up, that means someone's praying for you. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If not one person told you they love you today, I do. And so does he. God bless you guys. And I hope you have a great day. We're going to get to the maps ASAP. Subscribe, like, share. I'll talk to you later.
Careful who you cross, careful who you test. you'll get my best. 'Cause I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. Careful, I'm a lion, don't test my pride. Standing like a mountain, looking the devil right in his eyes. Know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. I am a fighter. I am a fighter. I am a fighter. I am a fighter. Fighter. Got no limits, I got no fears. Only got my blood, my sweat, and my tears. Know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. I am a fighter. I am a fighter. I am a fighter. I am a fighter. Like smoke from a gun, like a brand new sun. Since the day I was born a fighter, I rise up, I rise up. Like smoke from a gun, like a brand new sun. Since the day I was born a fighter, I rise up, I rise up. Like smoke from a gun, like a brand new sun. Since the day I was born